And I never thought of that as something that I would be able to do. I thought like, oh, you know what, my path is this way. I'm gonna go down this path and, work for the man, for however many long, and I'll get a good salary. I'll be happy. I'll get married. I'll have 2 kids, 2.5 kids. With the American dream type thing. I live in a house, all the good stuff, and maybe once in a while we get to travel. Then you get into the corporate world and you're like, this is not what I signed up for. Right into the theme we're talking about today, which is about adapting our goals, adapting to life happening. No, it's one of those things, right? I mean, we all have our plans, right? I think there's a funny saying. It's like, if you want to hear God laugh, tell him your plans, right? It's because ultimately any pivot, any shift, any change in life, any change in general, no matter how small or big, can be bigger based on the story we tell ourselves, right? And how much emotion we put behind that thing. I mean, right now I'm struggling with a choice between 2 different options for moving forward, and those things are not necessarily mutually exclusive, but at the same time I'm still torn between them, because I'm like, okay, well, there's still a cost either way, right, of doing both or doing one or the other. And so, trying to weigh those things. But I think that's the ultimate thing, is taking that step back, right, and trying to force yourself to take that step back, or reaching out to folks. Like you said, your coaches need coaches, right? I mean, reaching out to a coach, reaching out to a mentor, reaching out to folks that you trust in your life, confidants in general, right, whether you pay them or not, people who you can bounce ideas off of, and really will give you that honest, raw feedback that you need oftentimes. Not the yes people who are like, yeah, whatever you want to do, honey, whatever you want to do, dude, whatever you think is going to be the right thing to go forward. That's true to a point, right? But making a decision, that doesn't help with making the decision, right? So, ultimately that is true. Whatever you choose is going to be your path, right? And things happen for a reason, and it still doesn't help in the decision-making process necessarily, right? For me, that was a kind of a big realization. Like, wait, I'm still, things are still changing around me. I'm still changing. I'm still growing. I'm definitely not where the hell I wanted to be, where I thought I wanted to be, right? Either way, I had an idea that I was going to be in a company, right? I was going to be an employee. I never thought that it was a legitimate endeavor for me to be an entrepreneur.